Well, good morning and welcome to Crafters TV on this fine, beautiful but chilly Thursday morning here in the UK. Although I'm saying Thursday morning, we've just hit that 12 o'clock mark. It's actually dinner time. It's lunchtime, wherever you call it, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Crafters TV. We have got a stellar day lined up for you today with some really lovely items that we've got on the first show, but I'll talk about that in a second because, of course, we've got Wake Up Call right now where we give you a little bit of an insight to what's coming up. We've also got at 2 o'clock, now, if I get this the right way around, is it a craft along? A craft along. Everything keeps changing. That's why I was like nodding over there to see if I've got the right one. A craft along with the Christmas card shaped bases there. And also at 5 o'clock, not the usual. So I know normally we do cartload, but we're doing something a little bit different today. So it's going to be Craft Your Stash, and I'll let the lady tell you all about it in a second. We're not here on our own though. Thank you for everyone joining us. We've got social media superstar Rachel looking after those socials on YouTube and Facebook. As always, live, interactive. It means get those questions in, get those comments. Let me know what you're doing today. I don't know if it's a special today. I've not even had a chance to look because literally I landed here about 40 minutes ago, quite literally, because the traffic was a little bit on the heavy side. And I thought school holidays over here in the UK meant the roads were clear. Not so, not so at all. But yes, so our lovely Rachel's looking after those socials. We've got producer George, and hello, that was a big hello, George. And we've got our lovely Jamie in the gallery looking after you, well, after us all basically. But on the other side, you know, we never get to do this often enough. It's just not right. But it's a double D day today because I'm Debbie Robinson, but I've got over the other side, the original Debs, as I like to call her, the original Debs, Miss Giggles herself, our lovely Debbie Fisher. Good morning,
the OG, hey. We never do, Debbie. It's going to be such a fun day. I was really looking forward to the next 2 days because it is us two, the next 2 days, and it's going to be a great show. Yeah, we have a great lineup today. We haven't got many things on the show, but actually, do you know what, Debbie? I think that's quite nice.
Yes.
I think concentrating on one thing. We've got an hour craft along later on, and then we've got an amazing, I'm going to have a play with the embossing folders. You know, the ones with the dies and the stencils.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, I really like them as well. And I thought, we haven't had them out for a long time. And yeah, we'll have a play with those later on. So yeah, it's going to be a great day.
And it will be, because this is rare. We only get to do these kind of shows together when Benjamin is away, and I think this is his last few days of his holiday, so we're going to make the most of these next 2 days because he is back next, I think, is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah, I don't think he's back till Wednesday.
Oh, is it Wednesday?
Yes.
So my last day, because I'm back up here next week as well.
Who
so
are you with next week? Oh, Leanne?
Oh yes, I've got Leanne, I've got Brent.
Oh, there you go.
And
Ben.
Oh, I think George. I think I heard George was in
George,
as well.
Yeah, maybe.
So it's going to be a great before he gets back. But this is really nice because we never get to do this. It's lovely. And genuinely, I love that lady with all my heart, and I am really looking forward to the next 2 days.
Oh, back at you.
I just. Well, it's a rarity, but it's a really nice treat, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes. So first things first, though, we're going to get a few things out of the way. Yes, we've not got a massive amount on the day, but I think that is lovely. Debs has got it right. She's hit the nail on the head with that. It's going to be really lovely because a little bit more laid back, a little bit more in depth, a little bit if ever you want to ask any questions. And it doesn't, if Debbie don't mind, it doesn't have to be anything related to what we've got on the show. It could be any craft related. You know, one of those brain ticklers that you think, I don't know the answer. Just ask. That's why we're live. That's why we're interactive. So yes, please do get those comments coming in.
There's quite a bit of crafty knowledge on the show today with us too, isn't there?
Of course, yes. Yeah, I love trying to answer those questions and things like that. But yes, so please do get those asked in. Now, first things first, we've got, I don't know if you know, but for those people that don't, if you haven't been with us since the beginning of the week, you'll know that we've got a few warehouse changes going off here in the UK, but also the most exciting part is the fact that we're having 3 new warehouses over stateside, which is in New Jersey, Illinois and California. That were a really nice surprise when I read that today.
Really exciting, isn't it?
When I was here the other week, it was only 1.
I know.
So to get 3 is super, super exciting. But of course, because we're moving everything over into those 3 warehouses, and also we're moving our warehouse here too, not so far away, but still changes. Those warehouse changes means that we're just suspending or just putting a little halt on the delivery, which means everything will be delivered from the 12th of September. So it's just a couple of weeks to wait. I don't think personally that's long. I was saying this yesterday to the guys when I was down at Hobbymaker. I went to go and get a new dress from an ethically sourced place, but it took weeks to get here. And I say weeks, it took 8 weeks to get here.
Oh my goodness.
So it was a long wait, but it was worth it because it's beautifully made, it's gorgeous, it's a lovely fit, but it was worth that wait. You won't be waiting 8 weeks. Just though I'm going to put that out there. That was just me having to wait for one of my dresses to come in. But you won't have to wait that long.
In fact, just 12 days from Monday.
Exactly. That's how you look at it, Debs. It's not long at all, is it? It's not long at all. And also, we've got the free shipping, haven't we, from now $75.
I know.
And I think the most exciting part of it is the tariff-free is now gone.
Yes.
It is no more. I just absolutely love that we don't have to go, and it's tariff-free, and it's tariff-free, and it's we don't have to do that anymore. It's lovely. So yeah, all of that, because of all these changes, is happening, and I think that's absolutely fabulous. Now, at the moment, there's no bundles, I believe. Is this right, George? No bundles in the US at the moment, but it doesn't mean you can't. You still can get things, items, individuals, whatever, and we'll put all those details on. But I think, actually, shall we say a few hellos before we get started? Let's do a few hellos, because I can see that Trudy Bickham, always the first in, Debs. Has she been in the first in for you the last couple of days?
No.
Trudy's normally
she
my
must
girl
love
who's
you,
here
Debby.
first. Yeah. Well, good morning, Trudy. She's from Central Florida. How are you doing? And I hope it's a beautiful day in Florida for you right now. Although, is it the morning? Could be a beautiful day. Imani Stackhouse says, good morning from Kentucky. Lois is in. Good morning from Ohio. Michelle Harris, good morning. Lovely Alison Mason is in. Hi, Debbie and Debbie from a very wet Kidderminster. Is it raining? I love Kidderminster. It's near the home of the Cadbury World, isn't it, if I remember rightly? I went to Kidderminster to a spa, Debs. That's why I know Kidderminster. And I know on the way back, we called off at the Cadbury World and had lots of chocolates after a very healthy spa weekend. Quite defeated the object there. Laurie Barner says, good morning, friends, watching from Gilbert, Arizona. Sarah says, good morning, Debbie, Rachel, George, Jamie, and the rest of CC. Good morning, viewers. Paw Print Paw ×4 on YouTube. Wonderful to have the double Ds this morning. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Right, what we're going to start with then is what we are focusing on today, which is, and I'm going to try and get my boards out because there's that many boards. Let me get this all the right way around. There we go. We're going to start with your hot chocolate creator. In fact, we're going to call it as it is. It's a creator card, but it is your bases. So it creates the most beautiful cup. And you know, when I say this, Debbie, I look at this and I don't just see Christmas because of the card, because of the cup. So I can see afternoon teas and things like that when I was looking at this one. So although it's a Christmas one based on the hot chocolate, you have got all the accessories there with your candy cane to create that beautiful make. And it is I mean, seriously, 22 pieces in there alone. I just think it's absolutely fabulous. So here in the UK, £16.99 or $13.59. Sorry, £13.59. Debbie can't read. I keep forgetting I'm a mile away from the screen. Do you know when we're over there? Yep. We're closer.
Well, I never realised that till the other day, and Joe was saying to me, how can you read that? And I'm thinking, well, it's right there. And then when I was there yesterday, I realised that
it's
the screen
like double the distance.
Yeah.
And I've just had my eyes tested. I've had to have some new glasses. Got to pick them up in a couple of weeks.
Jamie was doing this to me yesterday on your screen now.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Jay, because I do need it today, I'm just going to say. And if I took my glasses off, I won't be able to see a blooming thing, I wouldn't. So thank you. So it's £16.99 in the UK or £13.59 in the UK if you're at Club Platinum price. I'll get it right. I'm a bit rusty. So that is your hot chocolate. The next one is the Christmas cabin. I love this. Absolutely adore. I'll get that the right way around for you, Jamie. There you go. Again, the same pricing is £16.99 or £13.59. UK only on this, I'm afraid, but beautiful. And if you've already got these stateside, don't worry, we've got loads of education for you today coming up. Absolutely gorgeous. All those details again. And in that one, you've got a 31-piece set. Wow. What was the next one, Santa's? This is the cutest. And I'm not going to get into welly throwing. You may have heard of my welly throwing.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day and said the word. Well, you were saying wang, and I'd never heard the word.
Have you never heard of it?
No,
yeah, so
I didn't know what that was.
I must have brought it back for my poor stepmom Hazel because she got hit by one and literally was knocked out, clean out with one. So must have brought them really back. But yes, it is a welly. So in my head, I see Santa's boots, but I see a Wellington boot there. But yeah, absolutely. The Santa's boot again is just absolutely fabulous. Where you've got £16.99, £13.59 for all of those dies to create the most amazing scene. And then lastly, and I shouldn't have favourites. Did you say, who said this was a favourite of me or Jamie? This is one of my favourites as well, because I absolutely love the camper van. It's the festive camper. And having just taken my daughter down on Sunday to go and live a new life in her camper van, I've got even a more love affair with this one. I just absolutely adore it. You've got your your snowman there, the lovely decorations to literally decorate that for a Christmas theme. But again, I see, without the use of the snowman and the other things on there, I see something that you could use for throughout the year, not just at Christmas time. So again, the pricing is, nothing's changed on there. There is the stamp sets. Now, do the stamp sets come with each individual one of those, Debs?
Yes, they do.
So they come in the pack?
Yeah.
So I'll just quickly refer, well, because obviously that's your hot chocolate sentiment stamp, so you'll get those in with your dies. That's your festive camper set of stamps, sorry. That's your Christmas cabin. And then you've also got your Santa's boot. So in each one, it's like a one-shop stop for everything to create cards with, hence why it's from the Create a Card range. But Debs, you've got some lovely samples to show us of the ways that you can use these.
Yeah, I certainly have. And you're absolutely right, Debbie, because I think every single one of these has been done so you can use them all year round. You just use different embellishments with them. So for your hot chocolate, you've still got your sort of all your biscuits and that, and your candy sticks here, your wafer sticks, but all the rest you can leave out and just add your own embellishments. You might want to just create a straw that goes in the top. You haven't got to put the snow over the door. I mean, this one's done in pink and I absolutely love it, and it's done as an easel card. So I love the fact that the possibilities of these are amazing. So being able to create that incredible easel card and literally look all the way round, that is creating that card. But if you just want a freestanding card, you can absolutely do this. So we're going to do one like this in the craft along later on. So you want to, if you want to craft along with me, then come back at 2 o'clock and we'll be doing that one. I also think without adding the snow to the little cottage here, I think that's an all year round. That's if someone's moved house, it's a great one. If someone's moved house at Christmas time, I mean, what a lovely one to say, enjoy Christmas in your new home. I mean, that's lovely. I do love the boot. I just think there's something really special about this. I think this is the one that the kids can craft with, and they don't have to make it Christmassy if they don't want to. They can put flowers onto it, butterflies, make it totally different. The only thing that makes this Christmassy are the embellishments, like the wreath on the door, the holly and the ivy, the snow as well, so, and the lights as well. But you've got lots of different variations. I love the fact that your camper van or the caravan comes with a snowman. It's just brilliant, isn't it? And just creating, look at that, a freestanding card. So I think it looks absolutely amazing. Another freestanding one here with the little house. So really great design. Look at this one. This just shows, I mean, it's a purple boot. You can make it any colour you want it to be. It doesn't have to be traditional, but if you want it to be, it can absolutely be like that. Just show a couple more. I love this one. Excuse me. This one's done like a diorama, but like a theatre.
Yes.
It's just a beautiful card to have like that. But look at this, creating your own little gift bags. Oh, that is super cool, isn't it?
Oh, I love that. I've not seen that one, Debbie. That's the first time I've seen that. That's beautiful.
I just love that. That's absolutely gorgeous. If I didn't know who'd done that, I would be saying it's a Sheila make. Have you been seeing Sheila's make?
Oh, she's amazing.
Her construction mind blows me out of the water, honestly. It's just incredible. She made a bat yesterday of a rocker bat out of the lemon.
What?
Out of the lemon fruit boxes.
She did not.
In fact, I'll show you it. Let me go and get them. She absolutely did.
I know Sheila's a very talented lady, but she made a... Oh, wow. Oh,
Look
wow,
at that.
wow, wow.
And all these pieces, all the little wings and the, she did all of these out of using the segments in the pack. I mean, it's just incredible. And then, now you won't see this until Saturday. So on Saturday, you know our boingers?
Yeah. What's
She's
she
made
done?
a witch.
No! Oh my God, that is amazing!
It's so amazing, yeah. And she's made these out of, like, these are the arms for the snowmen, and yeah, she's made it out of all of those. It's even got this little crooked nose. I mean, look at that nose.
So is this the craft along on Saturday?
This is the craft along on Saturday.
So you have to watch that show. You've
and
got
you will
to watch
be able
that
to watch
show.
that. She's just absolutely incredible.
This is the thing I've known about Sheila for a long time, which is why when I was down at Hobby Maker and I saw her in the green room and she was telling me everything, and I was like, we need Sheila on the team. We need Sheila on the team. So it was like, I genuinely believe in fate and how fate brought us together that day, because it'd been ages since I'd last seen her, but I've followed Sheila for a long time and seen her work that she's done for previous people and know that she thinks outside the box all the time. Absolutely incredible. We've definitely going to be tuning in. I'm going to tune into that. That's fabulous. Love that bat. What a great way of thinking.
Crazy, isn't
I
it?
love that from Sheila. And do you know what? Welcome addition to the team.
Oh,
Absolutely.
She is incredible. She also did a craft along yesterday where she embossed. Now, normally we would just emboss a piece of black card. We would put gilding wax on it. We would do some fussy cutting. Yes, all looked lovely. Oh no, she went one step further.
Did she?
She actually cut strips and weaved her paper in and out like a basket weave, then embossed it and applied the gilding wax. And it was amazing.
Wow.
So if you want to craft along to that craft along, that was yesterday. So
I've got lots to catch up on. I've got a lot to catch up on. We've had a question in from Diana Harrison on YouTube, Debs. She wants to know how tall is the hot chocolate mug die set?
Oh, okay, let's have a look. So let me grab that one and we will be able to see straight away. Let's have a look. The largest die, it says, is 5.5 by 4 inches. So that will be the actual mug die. So, yeah.
Lovely, thank you. Because Linda Armstead's saying she loves the hot chocolate box. I couldn't agree more. I think that's absolutely beautiful, that hot chocolate box. Imani Stackhouse says there's endless possibilities. There really is with this set. That's what we love about our creator card ranges.
Yes.
And the fact that you've got the shape to create the base of the card, if that's what you want to do, but then take it on further and then just keep getting creative with it. For me, ticks all the boxes when it comes to crafting. We've got Sandy Cockfer on YouTube. I have the festive camper and would love to see some ideas. Keep watching. And Linda said she loves The Witch. The Witch is absolutely, honestly, that's one I'm definitely going to be tuning in. So that'll be this Saturday. And I think, is that the 5 o'clock, if I remember rightly?
Yes.
Is it 5 o'clock?
It's, no, it's 2 o'clock. So 12 and 2 o'clock.
Oh, 12 and 2, thank you,
12 is Make It Saturday, which we've pre-recorded, me and Brent yesterday.
Yeah.
So, and that was a fun show as well. In fact, I don't think we stopped laughing for the whole show.
Honestly.
And it flew. Honestly, Debbie, when they said we were near the end, I think it was the fastest show I've ever done, ever.
Yeah, I've done a few Make It Saturdays with Brent. He's getting into his own groove, into it, and it's a breath of fresh air to work with, isn't it? He's absolutely
It's just great to have back in the building. Yeah, we've got a great team, haven't we? Right, let's get started. I'm going to be using Santa's boot, and I thought I'd just show you how they all come together, how you can layer it up, and how I use my scraps as well. So I've got all my sentiments here, I've got all my dies, we've got the boot itself. We're going to make it in something fairly similar. So I thought, oh, how could I use this but use it in some of our colours that we've had come out just lately? So these are the colours I'm using. I love this new white one that we've had out. You'll find the packs on the website. It's got this sort of like a frosting to it, like a frosted sheen.
The A5, what is it? It's the 5x7 ones.
Yes, the 5x7. It's our speciality card. So we brought out lots of different ones. So we've got a red one there. I've got some greens. I've cut up all my little odd bits here, but look at that green.
That green's one of my favourites.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, one of the loveliest greens you'll ever seen. And then we've got all these sort of glitters. Then I've used some of our, these were just scraps from my box. So last week, Debbie, when I was at home, I decided I'd had enough of the mess. You know, when you get to the stage where you've not got enough space to craft in, everything was a mess. My brain couldn't think straight. My bit box was literally not a bit box. It was like a wheelbarrow overflowing. and I just thought I need to sort this. So I actually spent the afternoon sorting all cut them into colour codes, all the little bits and pieces. I cut all the little bits straight, so I had lots of good pieces, and then I've bagged them all up. So I've got a pink bag, green bag, blue bag, and put them all, I'm all very neat and tidy. And I've now put that in my car, so when I'm out and about and I'm prepping, I need colour cardstock.
Perfect idea.
I've got all those, my bit box. So these bits were from my bit box, and we're going to be using most of these dies here. So the first one we're going to use, what I'm not doing is I'm not going to make a card base with this. I'm actually going to make a card, but we're going to start with making the boot first and putting it onto a card. And the reason being is because I'm going to show you later on how we are going to make a card base with it. So I thought, well, as we're only doing these today, let's do it so you can see that we are doing two different things. So let's I'm going to bring in my board here, place that onto there. Then let's bring in some of our others. So I've got two lots of cardstock, so with the brown. So I've got a lighter brown and a darker brown. So we're going to use this one for its toe cap. Couldn't think what the word was then. So we've got the toe cap there and the top of the boot, which is this one here. And what I love about some of these dies, they've actually got all the extra elements in them. So those little bits will cut down into or emboss down into your card. So we've got that one as well. Then we're going to be using, in fact we'll do it bit by bit I think, because I want to use that one as well, and we want to do the door frame. So let's do the door frame there, pop that on, and just so my dies don't overlap, we'll just put a little bit of sticky tape, low tack tape just on there. Oh, just move that over a little bit. There we go, and just onto that one, stop them two overlapping, and let's run those ones through. So what have you been up to then, Mrs? You've been working very hard, been down at Hobby Maker.
Yeah, Hobby Maker, Sewing Street. I've been in Bristol, I got stranded in Bristol.
Oh, what happened in Bristol?
So I took the camper van down and we changed the plans. So I was here last week. When we finished here last week, we had a spa day on Friday. We had a nice relaxing day. My daughter came up. She's been working incredibly hard as well. So we had a really nice spa day. And then on Saturday, we changed those plans. We thought we'd go down on Sunday instead so we could spend a bit of time getting things all organised in a shop. Everything went to pot because there was a football match on, closed all the roads down. We couldn't get the car anywhere near the shop. All the fittings in the shop didn't fit, so that put us back. So everything seemed to go wrong from Saturday onwards. Sunday, we drove down to Bristol. We get down to Bristol, we get to the campsite, we get her all set up, practiced a few things out there, and then I said it's time for me to go. I'd already pre-booked my ticket. I get to the train station, trains are cancelled.
Oh no.
I said, I beg your pardon? He went, yes, did you not get the email? I went, no, I've had no email.
Oh,
yes,
no.
Train disruptions. We always recommend when you come on a train that you check the train sites on the morning. And lo and behold, all the trains to my home were cancelled. I went into a mini meltdown because I knew I was at Sewing Street on Monday very early and Hobby Maker for the full day, and I was like, how am I going to get home? How am I going to get home? And then she went, you can stop in the van. I was like, I can't. She went, yeah, you can travel up there in the morning. I went, no, I've got no makeup, I've got no clean underwear, I've got nothing to wear. I said, no, it's not happening. So I literally had to sort it. So they sent me from Bristol to Birmingham. So I went to Birmingham, then I get off at Birmingham, then I had to go and search at Birmingham how I could get back, and there were no direct trains to Sheffield, so it was a Birmingham to Manchester, and then Manchester to Sheffield, Sheffield to Elsica, Elsica to home. I left Bristol at 5 o'clock, and I got home at 20 to 12 at night. Oh, and instead of it being a 2-hour journey, or 2.5-hour journey, which it normally is, it took over 6 hours.
Oh, Debbie, that is
I was worn out. I literally sat, and I'd finished and I got up to the house, got a coffee, I sat outside and I'm thinking nothing else could go terribly wrong, could it? And then I put the washer on and the washer flooded all over my floor when I woke up the next morning.
No.
So I had a flood all over my kitchen floor that I had to quickly clean up before I left for Sewing Street.
Oh no!
Oh, Debs, I'm telling you, it's just gone from bad to worse. And so I'm coming up here now for a couple of days rest.
Oh, Debbie, that really is awful.
Honestly, but do you know what, Debs? I've got 2 days here. I've got 2 days with my gorgeous grandkids, Saturday and Sunday. I'm here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then guess what?
You're on holiday!
Yay! Woo! I'm finally taking some time off. And please, for those people that have been saying, why have you not taken any time off? It's been through choice. But I am taking off 2 weeks, which actually nearly transpires into 21 days in total. So I'm really quite excited because it means, Debbie, I can go and do what you've just done.
Right.
Because my craft room, it's a bit of a mess. I need to get that sorted. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do before I actually go on holiday. And I'm hoping to get a last minute deal somewhere to go and get a little bit of sunshine. So that's my last few days. I was going to say my last week or two, but that's actually just the last few days.
Because isn't that what you did last year? You just went and took a late booking.
Not last year, the year before. Yes, the year before I did the same with my daughter. We literally, a couple of days before, said, shall we go on holiday? We went, yep. And we'd already got the time booked, and we were on the flight 2 days later.
Oh, amazing. Have you got any idea where you want to go?
Paphos is sounding really good because I found a really good deal for very little money.
Lovely.
And also back to Corfu, which I do love Corfu. I'm not going to lie, Corfu's got a little bit of a soft spot for me, so it may be Corfu. And then again, it might be the camper van down in Bristol because my daughter said, do you fancy coming and have a little road trip with me, Mum? I'm like, not really sure, Debs, I'm not really sure. Fancied a bit of sunshine, and right now we're going to be entering autumn.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Next week.
Well, I reckon it's not allowed. I think if we want to keep it summer, then we're going to keep it summer.
I want to keep it summer.
If the sun is still shining, it's summer.
It's genuinely because I feel like I've blinked and missed summer. I feel like I've just gone like that and summer's just whizzed by, and I'm like, what's happened?
Although we have had a lovely summer, we can't really complain about the weather. The weather's been lovely, hasn't it?
Well, it has, yes.
If you see it.
If you see it. Because sometimes we just see the studio lights. That's where...
It is funny, isn't it? Because I said someone came in the other day and something happened. I said, oh, what's the weather like out there? They said it's really hot and sunny, and I was like, well, I would never have had a clue that it was hot and sunny out there. We don't. It's funny, isn't it? You just don't go out all day. You don't see it.
Exactly. That were Bank Holiday Monday when we were. So you were up here, weren't you, with Joe?
Yeah.
And Jamie.
Yeah.
And George. Was it you?
No,
or
it was Johnny.
Johnny working a bank holiday, is he doing all right?
I thought exactly the same, yes.
And I were down at Sewing Street and Hobby Maker and had a full day there, so I didn't realise how hot and sunny it was until I went to go and fill my car up. And then I was like, are you kidding me?
I know,
it was
like
lovely.
lovely.
It was registering 28 degrees in the car. 28 degrees. That's very warm.
Yeah, it's very warm.
I would have liked to say I'd enjoyed it, but studio lights it was. There we go.
Right, I've got a door now that I didn't put no tape down, so it literally cut the door off.
Have you got half a door?
Yeah, well, I haven't now. I can recut it. So we've got a normal door. So we've got a lot of our elements here. Let's start building these up. Now, a little good tip here. You've got your window and you've got your your curtains on here. So we've just cut out our curtains. They're only small little curtains. Your tacky glue is going to be, I don't think it's going to work because there's no pin in the bottom. Why is there no pin in the bottom? That's so annoying.
Debs, every time I go over there.
Oh.
Did you notice I had a clear up with all the ink pads and put all the ink pads in order and the pens?
I do that every so often, so it was nice to come back to someone do it. And you've tidied really well along here. It's amazing.
I just wanted to get everything because Sheila fetched us all those embossing powders, the ribbons.
I know. How nice is that? I've been using the ribbon. I love having all the ribbons
I love the ribbons. The addition to the ribbons is lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so I'm going to have to use my big glue, but what I will do, I'm going to take a little bit of this card. I'm just going to put some glue onto here. So a little tip, if you haven't got your little intricate bottle or it's clogged or you've lost your pin, just put a little bit of glue on there like that, because then we can use our little dies and we can just pop them into the glue, which is just going to give us that little bit of glue on the back. And it'll stop getting too messy. Some people put it on their hands. I don't like to do it. Oh, do you do that,
That's
Debbie?
me.
Yeah,
Anybody who watches me on that side, no, I put it on the back of my hands.
I don't like to do that. So I just put it onto a little bit of card. That's going to then position everything in place. Ah, there it is. Couldn't see it. So we've got our other one there. So let's just pop it on the other side. So it's just a case of letting your glue pick those up like so. And then once you've done that, just going to pop that on a little bit more. I'm going to then use this again to pop that back in the glue. And I've got some blue cardstock. Just push that apart there. Putting too much glue on now. Pop that onto here, like so. And then just trim round it. Because you want to have a different look to your what you're looking through. I'm just going to get my pokey tool just to manoeuvre that. It's a good thing with wet glue. You can move them about a little bit more. And then once you've done that, once that's stuck into place, use your little snips. Got all the scissors back in stock as well, Debbie.
Oh, they're back in stock?
Yes. Yeah.
I know about the tape pens being back in stock.
Yeah, no, they're all back in stock, all the scissors.
Ooh, all 3 sizes?
All 3 sizes.
I can't live without my scissors, Debs.
Me
And I
neither.
literally have them, quite literally, nearly in every room in the house. And I have a pair in my car as well.
Yeah, I heard that you had a pair in your car. I think that's a brilliant idea. I never even thought
You
to
never
have
know
a
when you need a
in
pair
your
of
car.
scissors, Debs. Let me tell you, they've come in handy so many times.
I just
Seriously.
realised
Ben
I've
laughed at me when he saw them. He went, "What are you doing?" But he said, I've seen it all now, Debs. He knew about me other areas in my house where I have them. And he said, I'd never realised you got them in the car. I went, yeah, I'd never go without a pair. Never go without a pair.
So I say that I haven't. I mean, my craft bag is always in my car. So I have got a pair in the car. But I've never actually thought about having a pair just for in the car.
Yeah, just in my little, my little side door, just in there, because you never know when you'll need them.
That's
And
very
I
true.
can't always guarantee my craft bag will be in my car. I travel around with it, but sometimes, and you'll do this yourself, Debs, I sometimes keep my craft kit down at Hobbymaker and keep it there if I'm doing some consecutive days, or
Yep.
So I'll keep it there. So, but I don't want to be without my scissors at any point, so that's why I have them in there.
I love that. I've used them in the garden. I've got a pair for the garden, a pair for the kitchen. So yeah, I use them everywhere as well.
My daughter uses them for a fabric as well. She said they're really good for cutting fabric. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, of course they are. It's the quality of the scissors.
I've just realised I've cut my boot out of the white card and I wanted it in red. So that's me chattering away, look. So let's just cut this out of red and then we will start putting our boot together. So let's just bring this one back in. It does look a little bit like Kinky Boots. That was what our Liam was starring in, wasn't it, a couple of years ago? I see Liam's on holiday and him and his girlfriend have gone out in fancy dress, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was dressed as the Tin Man or something he's done recently.
Oh yeah, did the Wizard of Oz? Oh no, not the Wizard of Oz.
That
He
was
did
last year, the
Chitty
Wizard
Chitty
of
Bang
Oz.
Bang.
Now we've done Chitty
'Cause he
Chitty.
was
So
a
it might have been the
child
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang
He
one.
hadn't gone out as the child catcher, has
I
he?
think he might have done. I can't remember what she was. I only briefly, quickly looked this when I was flicking through this morning. I was like, oh,
I
they've gone
need to
to
go
a
and have a
fancy
look.
dress while they're on holiday.
Pat Taichin Deborist on Facebook, she says she's so happy she's got the hot chocolate as well as the boot. She's going to have to watch the craft along when she gets back home later. And Diana Harrison agrees with you, Debbie, about your big box. She said, I have exactly the same, Debbie, with my big box. I did it last year and it makes such a difference.
Yes.
That is something I am definitely going to have to sort out because my big box is ridiculous.
And
In fact,
how
there isn't
happy
just
does
one.
it make you? It makes you so happy when you get organised. Honestly, everything now is, especially because we've got a lot of dies coming in, which are sort of small little dies that you need to build up characters, build up different things. And it's fabulous just because you can think, oh, I want a red nose, or I want a red antlers, or like for Christmas. And yeah, you just go into your box and I've got all the little bits and card, and yeah, I absolutely love it. Right, this bit here, now I love this because this has this part here. Now, these come out and these are your actual designs that go onto the back of them. So what I am going to do is, hoping to keep them all in, I'm going to just put my dotty tape pen down the back of those. I put a bit on this one. Oh, someone's being loud out there, aren't they?
I think it's one of the builders because we're having lots of changes over here, aren't we, at the minute?
Lots of changes, yes. So these are your actual laces on the boots.
Oh, I love them.
I think are really cool. So it's just a case, oh, we don't need them right up there. So I'm going to start down here
Daisy Wrench on YouTube says she wishes she could get into the habit of putting all the die pieces back as she goes along. Cleaning just seems to break my creative flow.
Yeah, I do try, but what I have started to do is we've also got the magnetic storage stand back in stock, and I have been trying really hard to put everything on there as I go along, and then that way when I've finished at the end of the day, I know that all my dies are in one place, and then
That's what
I
I
can put
do.
them back.
Yeah, I get mine out, and whatever collection I'm working on, all go onto that magnetic base. I keep them there till I've finished, and then once I've finished, I put them away.
Yes.
It just makes it a little bit easier rather than having to go in each and every single pack and look for this and look for that.
Yeah.
So it just makes are they back in stock?
They are. They're back in stock.
I need to get some more.
There are core lines now, so we've got lots of new core lines back in stock. So especially if you're in the US as well, because now you can order all those core lines.
And are these all available on the website right now, Debs?
Yeah, they are.
Ooh.
They absolutely are.
I can feel a little spend coming on again.
Yeah, I can't be without my magnetic stand. It's absolutely been a game changer. So you will love it. So look at that. It's all the laces that go up the lace. So we're going to stick this one on. So I'm just going to use some, in fact, I'll just use my dotty tape pen here. Pop them all on. So I meant to cut loads of these before I come on air, but I just didn't have time. So I thought, well, we'll just do it, and you can watch me cut out all these little pieces.
Oh, it's nice, Debs. It's lovely to see the process and watch how it all builds up.
Yeah,
sometimes,
definitely.
As you'll know, when we make prep kits, we have things that we just literally have got all pre-prepped. I sometimes think this is nice to go back and watch it from how it builds up from the start process to the finish, and if you make a mistake you can go and rectify that. That's a smart boot, Debs.
How nice is that?
That is a lovely smart boot.
that is now looking a bit like a Doc Martin.
Yeah, it is. I was just going to say the same. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, that'd be great for my daughters love the Doc Martens. It could be a different kind of style card.
Oh, absolutely.
Without it being another one of those, cut out a couple of those on a card
Halloween,
base.
did you just say then?
Yeah,
did you just say Halloween?
No, but you could.
Because I'm thinking it would be a nice Halloween boot, yeah.
Yeah,
well.
it could, absolutely.
I'm also thinking, so you can see now, even though there's 2 more going up, you'd have to cut some more of these. You don't need all of them because your boot goes over the top here, so it covers those top 2. So pop that one down. Then before we start putting our extra pieces on, so this is our snow here, which is going to go across the top. Before you put that on, just pop into place your chimney, because you've got your chimney here. That's going to go along the bottom. I'm going to have to go and get my little intricate glue bottle out the car because it will be much easier. So pop your chimney on first, just like so. And then when you put your snow over the top, it will hide your workings over the top there. And then we've got a tiny little bit somewhere, there it is. That's going to be your little chimney top. So let's just pop that on as well.
It's all the attention to detail with these die sets.
Absolutely.
We've we could have missed that bit out, but it doesn't give it that full finished look or feel to something, and that's what I love about them. So although they may be small pieces, they make a difference.
Yes,
when
they do.
You're wanting to elevate something from looking pretty basic to something really detailed, really, a lovely finish. That's how I look at these.
Yeah, I absolutely know what you mean. And also, I think we've got into the habit of doing really quick crafting.
Yeah.
And actually, crafting should be more mindful. You can take your time. These are not 5-minute makes. These are makes that you can literally go into your craft room and think, right, I've got a whole afternoon or a whole morning or a whole evening, and you can just go in and have a really good play and be the designer of whatever you're doing. I mean, this could be in any colours. You could do this, a lovely big pink boot, and have nice florals coming out of it on the card. There's so many different things that you can be doing with it, and that's what I love about it. It makes us be a little bit more creative, and it makes us take time to do the things that we love.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we're going to pop that across the top there, which is going to create our snow, like so. And then we've got, oh, we've not got long. So actually, I'll tell you what I am going to do, Debbie. I'm going to bring in my finished one. So we've got all those little bits. If I bring in the finished one where I've put all the additional details on here. So I've done my wreath on the door. I've done the lights dangling down here. Got your little holly and ivy. And then I love this. You've got a little post here, which is going to work for all of this collection. And it just says Elf Village and Santa, please stop here. And I've just stuck them onto the back like this, so you can see it all just comes together. But the reason I wanted to have a freestanding one like that, a topper rather than a freestanding one, I am going to just pop my dies to the side, is because I wanted to make a feature out of it with a card. Now I love at the moment a bridge card. So what I've got here, my card is 11 3/4 of an inch by 6 1/4, and it's scored at 2 inches, 2 3/4, then rotated and scored again at 2 inches and 2 3/4. And then I've created a piece that goes along the top, along the side, because this bit is to act as the bridge card. Now when you're making a bridge card, it can still lay flat. So you fold in one piece and then you measure from this point to this point, which I think is 9, oh no it's not, it's 10 1/4. And then your strip of card should be that measurement. It means then when you open it, it's exactly the right thing to be able to go each side, and it means that you can put it into a flat envelope as well. So
top tip there, Debs, that's a good top tip.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, my favourite pad this year, Debbie, well, apart from the Christmas Dream, which is my all-time favourite collection, I adore it. I like this one.
Night Before Christmas.
Night Before Christmas.
Gorgeous, that pad.
It is just the most amazing pad, and I just thought the scenes in here are just too good to waste. So I just thought, let's make some cardstock.
Is that your 12 by 12 snip down?
It is the 12 by 12 snip down, yes, because I wanted to use, look, these panels, so it's creating that whole scene along the top. And then that's why I've done these colours, because the colours go really well. So it almost looks like Santa's going to be delivering to the actual shoe itself. So we're just going to stick these ones into place.
Absolutely beautiful.
I do love this pad. I love it so much. It's just one of the nicest pads. The dark blues in it, the green, Santa throughout. It's just gorgeous. It is very nostalgic. Jamie's just saying it's nostalgic. It absolutely is. It's like a gorgeous pad. It is real Santa Claus, isn't it? And actually, Christmas is not far away, as Joe kept telling us the other day. So I don't. When was Monday? Apparently, there was only, was it 122 days on Monday till Christmas?
Well, yeah, because once we get into September, my daughter was born on the 19th, and she was 14-week old on her first Christmas. So when we get to September 19th, it's 14 weeks.
Oh my goodness, it's
and
crazy,
that's not far away, the 19th.
It's absolutely crazy. Although I do have already a lot for Christmas.
You already what?
I've already bought quite a lot of presents for Christmas.
What? You are kidding me.
Well, the reason being is we are away, so we've got a holiday booked.
Wait. Rewind. You've got another holiday Judith Chalmers over there.
Have I? That's what Joe calls me, Judith Chalmers. Did I not tell you about our next holiday? Oh, no. Debbie, it's very exciting. We are being very naughty. So it started off last year. We went to Mauritius and we met a couple there, and we've just become really good friends with them. It's funny, isn't it, how you can click with people? I never thought that would happen, because this is going to sound really awful, but you know when you go on holiday and sometimes you get stuck with people that you don't want to be stuck with, and not because they're not nice people, just because you're there on your own holiday, you want some time together. So although I'm really nice and polite, you make it short and sweet, the chat, and then you go off and do your own thing. And so I don't know what it was with Jane, and it was another Al, so that was probably why, because Jane got talking to Al first and said, oh, my husband's called Al, and it started from there, and we just got on really, really well with them. So then they were telling us at the beginning of this year, we go and stay with them sometimes, and they were telling us that they got married in Vegas. And it's their 20th anniversary in December, so they wanted to go back to Vegas and asked us if we would like to go with them.
Oh, lovely.
So we were like, oh yeah, that would be amazing. Anyway, when we was looking at the holiday, well, I say we, I wasn't looking, Al and Jane were looking, and and they were both then saying, but actually they'd all been to Vegas. It'd be nice to do something different, and why not do, they all wanted to go to Graceland because we're all quite big Elvis people. So we was like, okay, let's look at that. So it's actually completely changed. So we now are going to Memphis to start with.
Oh, wow.
Debbie, we're actually staying for 2 nights at the Peabody Hotel.
Oh, no way.
That's where the ducks are.
Oh.
And the ducks live in the Peabody Hotel, and then they come down the lift twice a day. And there's a man there that all his job is to take care of the ducks. It's where Elvis stayed and Elvis
Oh,
filmed.
my
And
gosh.
yeah, so we've got all that, yeah, which is going to be amazing. And then we get a cruise to the Caribbean. Yeah, for 7 nights. So we go to Honduras, Belize, Mexico. Yeah, for 7 nights.
Wow.
And then we come back to New Orleans, where we're going to go and meet Susie T, because Susie lives in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and meet up with Susie. And yeah, and we've got a tour of Graceland as well. We're actually staying at the Graceland in Memphis. We're staying in the Graceland. It's Graceland. Oh, it's gone out of my head. Oh, it's their hotel. It's their Graceland. Yeah, I can't think what it is now. It's the Graceland Hotel or the Graceland. Oh, it's completely gone out of my head. I thought.
Is Al watching?
He might be working. He should be working. It's not the Heartbreak Hotel. No, it's Graceland's guest house. It's the Graceland guest house, which is the guest house at Graceland. That's the one. Yes. So we're staying there just for a night because that's obviously quite expensive. Yeah, and then being at New Orleans. So
lovely.
It's going to be amazing.
Is that over Christmas?
Getting off of Christmas. So we're going the end of November into 2 weeks into
Right,
December.
yeah.
So and so I was really cheeky because we normally do Christmas, and I asked my daughter if she wouldn't mind doing Christmas this year. So we haven't got to worry about it when we come back. So I thought, well, actually, if we get all the presents sorted way before we go, and then we'll be just ready to come back and relax and enjoy Christmas. So,
Lovely.
yeah.
That sounds gorgeous. That.
Yeah,
That's going to be
I
a
can't
real
wait.
holiday of a lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely. It is going to be, yeah. So we're not actually having or booking a holiday next year. We might just do what you're doing and just get a cheapie somewhere, book some time off, and then get a cheapie. So, but yeah, I can't actually wait. Right, I've
That is
also
looking
stamped out
gorgeous.
wishing you a joyful Christmas. And I wanted to do it like this because I wanted to show you, even though these are small sentiments, when you put them onto bigger die cuts, like your nesting dies, because you can see that one here is... here on the bottom here, that one goes on there, but it makes it look a lot bigger, so you can then make bigger cards out of it. So we're just going to pop this onto the end bit here. So let's just go round like so, and we're just going to pop that onto the side like that. And there we go. So we've got our boots, we've got our design, and we've got our full card. There we go.
That is absolutely beautiful, and showing you again that versatility when it comes to these card bases. Yes, you can use them as a card base, and that's what Debbie's going to focus on with the craft along later on. However, the versatility there in showing you how you can use it onto your other kind of card folds is absolutely beautiful. Just made me laugh though when you said bridge fold, because you know I worked with Leanne last, and
Yeah.
she talked about you. She said Debbie Fisher loves a bridge fold card.
I do love it. I love a bridge. And I also and my new one at the moment is doing it both up top and bottom.
Yes.
So it still acts as that bridge, but it just looks a little bit different.
We all have like different styles, don't we? All have like different folds and different things that we really like.
Absolutely.
I'll just go on to a few more of those comments because Karen creates on cards. She said a flooded kitchen is the worst. Thank you, Karen. It is, because especially when I sew it, I'm panicked thinking I haven't got time to clean because it's gone all underneath the I think I'm going to have to replace my floor because it's gone all underneath it. So when I get the time to do all this, and hopefully that'll be very, very soon. Lovely Susan on YouTube says, Debbie, enjoy your break. I'll miss you, but you've earned your time to yourself. Thank you very much. Imani says, so cute, pretty, paw print transfer on YouTube says a very pretty card, Debbie. Daisy loves that deep red colour. It's elevated the look of such a cutesy card, so it's very nice. Alexandra Gerling, thank you for this. She said, I love you two working together, so many stories. We've got plenty, let me tell you. And especially when we haven't seen each other for a while, when we have to like catch up, and this is like our catch up. Lynn says, your holiday sounds amazing, Debbie, and your Christmas holiday, it sounds wonderful. It sounds like you have everything in control, says Pat. One thing I know about Debbie, she's super organised, and yes, she absolutely does. And Clister Walters on YouTube said, this card is amazing, and so are both of you.
Oh, that's so lovely.
That's so lovely. Thank you for that. That's really lovely. I enjoyed that make, I really did. But I'll just recap on that deal. So as you can see on the screen, for each one of these sets, so there's no bundles or anything, it's literally each individual set. For here in the UK only, I believe, though, George, is that right? Yes? Thank you. So we'll start with the hot chocolate again. And the hot chocolate, that's the price on the screen, $16.99. Have I got the wrong one? Let me do Santa's. It's all right, I can do Santa's boots. It's not a problem. Let's do Santa's boots. That's absolutely fine. It's £16.99 or £13.59 if you're a Club Platinum member, and it's all of your boot base and all the decorated parts, and of course the stamps to boot. To boot. Do you see what I did there? But that's everything you're getting in that pack. That is a lot of stamps and a lot of dies for the money there. The next one is the hot chocolate. Again, I see a cup of tea, a cup of coffee in this one, which is your chocolate base. You've got your whipped cream top, you've got your gingerbread on there, and everything else to create so much more. And then, of course, you've got a set of complimentary stamps. And the idea on there is that we've like kind of done a little bit of twist on the words. May your holidays be sweet. Love that one. Sweet Christmas wishes. So you get the idea. Christmas wishes and hot chocolate kisses. Yes, please. Granddaughter and grandson, if you're watching, they always, when they have a hot chocolate, come and give me a little kiss because they know I get a little taste of the hot chocolate. The next one is the Christmas cabin. So let me move that one there just for a second. So it's your Christmas cabin, all the accessories with the candy cane, the North Pole sign, the windows, the door, the Christmas tree. And again, a lovely, nice set of really useful, with a lovely font, set of Christmas stamp sentiments. And then the last one in there, and again, nothing's changed with the price, so I'll not repeat it, you can see it there, is the festive camper. I adore the festive camper. You've got your little snowman there alongside your camper van. And then, of course, you've got your lovely matching set of stamps as well. Now, that is everything. So I know you're probably thinking, and you're probably tuning in thinking, well, where's the rest? We're having a nice relaxed day here today. Nice and relaxed. It's very unusual.
I know,
Normally
absolutely.
we've got 1,000 things on, and we've got like, especially when it comes to cart load, but do not readjust anything. This is Thursday, but there is no cart load tonight. We are having a craft along here at 2 p.m. here in the UK. Yeah, nice. George, nice educational day. Yeah, I like that.
He's a cutie, isn't he, our Jamie?
Go on, you tell him.
He just said he's got the two best educators in.
He's a little darling. I weren't
nice.
going to say anything, but there you go. Thank you for that, Jamie. But yes, that's coming up at 2 p.m. here in the UK, which is a craft along using these. And which one are you using, Debs? Have you got your craft along?
I have got it actually. Yes, I'm going to show you some samples, but yes, it's this one here. We're using the teacup, so we're going to show how we can use our pattern papers to create the actual cup itself. In fact, I'll show you the one I'm using. It's actually from Santa Paul. Sorry, it's Retro Christmas, but we've used this one on the back here. But you could use any papers that you've got. You could use them to decorate the front, and we're going to actually make a full card here. Now, it takes a little bit of time because we've got all these little embellishments to do. So I thought we'd just have this nice hour where we'll just relax, cut all these pieces. We're going to do a bit of heat embossing on there because even though we're doing small dies, Debbie, it doesn't hurt to pay attention to detail. Exactly. And it's really nice to just put those extra embellishments in. Like I love this little cookie at the side, but it's got a die which is a stencil as well, so we can stencil through that. We're going to do a bit of heat embossing. It's going to be a nice little hour.
I'm looking forward to that one. So yes, that is Craft Along at 2 p.m. here in the UK. And then later tonight at 5, live at 5, is our Craft Your Stash. So it's not cartload. It's a crafty stash. It's nice, educational day. It's nice to do this. Sometimes we can come at you with absolutely tons and tons of things. Sometimes it's nice just to take a step back, have a little bit of a breathe, have a little bit of a Zen moment, and today is going to be a Zen moment all the way throughout. So that is with myself and of course the lovely Debs as well. Thank you for that, Debs, a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm looking forward, thank you to Rachel as well, and thank you to you guys for watching. Whatever it is that you're going to do in this next hour, because we'll see you here in an hour's time at 2 p.m. See you then.